Welcome in, everybody. All right, you guys. It's Mercury's Day, August 28th. I'm at the planetary hour of the moon. The moon is in Cancer. It is exalted. The moon is waning down, all right, heading towards this new moon in Virgo. That's what we're looking forward to here. Um, Currently, right now, this sextile that's going to happen with the moon in Cancer over to the sun in Virgo. That's what we're going to be speaking about. All right. I did pull all my information together. All right. So let's speak a little bit about the sun in Virgo for those that do not know what this all means. All right. Um, it says here the sun in the sixth house of the zodiac indicates a person who has the ability to make order and system out of seeming chaos. This card rules health and hard work with the knowledge that material well-being is a requisite for a fulfilling, organized, working life. People with this planet sign combination can be somewhat perfectionist in specialized area, and as a result, a little hard on those less able to match their high standards. Care should not be taken to develop too nagging a nature in the name of helping the less organized. A good thinker, the Sun Virgoan values learning in order to analyze and grasp the essence of things. Material progress is also respected by Sun Virgoans who have a fondness for the good things in life, but do not throw away hard earned money on rubbish. These abilities flourish in service to others when the Sun Virgoan is able to give to those in need. Although Sun Virgo personalities have a great deal of modesty, it is also important that their value is appreciated. Some kind of interest or occupation in diet, nutrition, or complementary health is common to the people this card describes. Right, the negative side of the Sun Virgoan combination is a tendency to over worry about health, which may be excessive pill popping and hypochondria. There's a strong need here to put one's life in order, and it highlights diet and nutrition and health. All right, so events, it could be anything analytical work, a new health regimen, concerns with physical well beings, and cataloging or organizing or correcting or editing work. All right, the moon in Cancer is what it's sextiled over to. All right, so here we're speaking about the moon in its natural ruling sign of Cancer, and people this planet sign combination are comfortable with their emotions, moreover, somewhat like a mother hen. They seem able to feel everyone else's, they seem to be able to feel everyone else's as well. The moon Cancerians, the world really is how they feel it to be. If it turns out to be that it's tough, they can be a hard shell for those that are around them. And they're in and out of defensive crabbiness. It's kind of giving me like they like to pick at shit. All right. That's just the mother energy anyway. All right. Emotionally, moon Cancerians are their best when all is well with home and family. For them, family is all. Friends become family and family become friends. The early influence of parents, whether enjoying it or not, remains a strong influence throughout their life. This position of the moon also shows the potential for becoming a good cook or at least a lover of good food. However, upset emotions can cause Cancerians digestive troubles that may be well reversed within this indication, concentration instead of nurturing the family. All right. When this card occurs in a reading, it indicates a shrewd business ability if the questioner dares launch out his or her own. Often, when the friendship card occurs, it highlights an almost psychic sensitivity to the thoughts and feelings of others. The person asking the question may be called upon in the future to act as a shoulder to cry on for those close friends or family members. All right, so this can speak about situations such as important family gatherings, celebrations of anniversaries, inheritance of heirlooms, distant relationships, moving house, sharing a friend and or family member's problems. All right, so let's just keep everybody's problems to themselves. We all got enough problems to deal with here. All right, and we're supposed to be focusing more so on our health at this time. So don't allow anybody to come in and try to fuck up what you got going on. Okay. This is a community chat. I pulled my Citadel deck from where I always do. I'm going to pull some cards from here and see what this energy is all about. All right. We still have a semi-square coming up with the energy of Mercury, Mercury's day. Currently today, Wednesday, August 28th. And this is the last day Mercury is going to be retrograde. It's actually going to be going direct at 5. One second. 5:14 p.m. All right, we're at 3:52 here in the Eastern time. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with this whole sextile? It's going to be happening at 3:50. Just happened 2 seconds ago. All right. So all day I've been in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning, dealing with the kids. All right. Now they're out the way. I'm getting my stuff, feeling comforted here in what I do online. All right. Perfectionism, the warrior, burnout, responsibilities, the adventurer, expectations. Everything has to be perfect right now. All right. That's what this is. I'm seeing new influences. All right. With the sailor card here. Explanations with the puppeteer and the walker walking into the energy of the unknown. All right, so maybe you don't know where you're headed right now. All right, the sailor's here. Sail out to sea. All right. I'm seeing the catalyst, radical changes and taking control of your life. All right, let's read them out. What's the warrior all about? This card is really cool. It looks like a compass. Okay. Interesting. Compass cars, what I just... That's funny. The warrior. I don't make this shit up. The warrior, 84. Let's see what this one's speaking about here. All right, the warrior card. It says the ring of steel, the scuff of boots in the dirt, the shouts of recruit echoes across the courtyard. The training ground is a place of hard work and blood of sweat, of the singular pursuit of improvement, and the warrior strives for perfection. No matter the scars, they gather in pursuit of their peak form. In the efforts to improve, you set yourself in competition against something or someone, perhaps even an imagined perfect vision of yourself. That primal need to win is driving you. It feels great to come out on top, no matter the damage you have in the meantime. Whether you've learned to curb that impulse or used it to grasp your goals, be aware of its presence. On the reverse side of this, which is speaking about burnout, says this is a warrior defeated, a fighter at the end of their can't say this word, illustrious career. They've pushed and pushed until their body and armor is too damaged to continue, and now they're left to wonder what's next. Something in your life is coming to an end. Where do you go from here? All right, so it's asking you to be the adventurer, which is the next card that came out, and possibly needing to sail out to seas. All right, whatever that may be, it's like get adventurous and use your imagination is what I feel. Let's look at the adventure card here. All right. The adventurer, it says, at the gates of the citadel, a small group has gathered. With horses, carts, bags laden with supplies, it's clear that they intend to be gone for a long time. But one figure gazes back to the citadel as though they fear they'll never be seeing it again. They must step out of their safe zone, become a part of something larger. But are they ready? The adventurer never wanted more than their small life, and the fear of failure is crippling. So it's like needing to take a step into the energy of the unknown is what I feel. Like the walker being here as well. All right, I'm seeing like the volcano in the background exploding. I don't know, somebody's about to lose their shit. Welcome in, everybody. All right, it says somehow you've ended up in a position in which the weight of expectations is heavier than you wanted. Unwanted responsibility is a heavy burden, and there are plenty of people waiting for you to fail, but there are just as many waiting to catch and help you. Don't try to face it alone. Ask for help. Break the task down into smaller parts and take it day by day or even hour by hour if you need to. It says there's no greater achievement than proving your naysayers wrong. All right, so what I feel this is right now is like this could possibly be in the home environment, right? Where the sun in Virgo is saying we have to be everything perfected. I mean, to perfection. You want your help to be organized overall. You want your home environment to be clean, organized, and it's almost like everything has to be great, right? Even up to the food is what I feel. So it's almost like if you're trying to perfect this, you can't do it all alone. Everybody has to have their own responsibility, and or you have some sort of high expectations that other people can't stay up to. Is what I'm getting. All right. Reverse side of it, the pressure that's on you right now has you rooted up to the spotlight, crippling by anxiety and fear. Though it may feel safer to stay where you are, you may not realize that your indecision is also stopping others from progressing. Your actions, or in this case, inaction, have repercussions. All right, so if it's asking you to do something different and you're not doing anything different, then there's repercussions for that. All right, let's look at the sailor card here. There we go. 106. All right, this is what the sailor looks like. I'm seeing Piscean energy, water. I'm seeing the sun right over top of the boat there. All right, let's see. Seagulls wheel and call as the ship cuts through the water, skimming over the gleaming waves and pods of spinning dolphins. The sailor breathes a deep lungful of sea air and smiles. The sea is vast and beautiful, but their thoughts are a cottage black in the citadel, or back in the citadel, of a cozy fire and a warm embrace, and they realize that there are some things worth dropping anchor for. The sailor represents two possibilities: the familiar shores of home and the yearning for distant lands. You may be craving a change of pace, however big or small, and the current moment might be the perfect one to start afresh. But whatever you do to satisfy your cravings, don't forget the importance of your origins. So this is once again giving me the energy of that moon in Cancer and being sextiled over to, you may want to get out there and do something different. You may want to stay at home in your comfort zone. All right. But it's asking you to focus more so on your responsibilities and trying not to be so perfect with everything, because you can actually just burn yourself out from this. Find new influences that are bringing more sort of wanderlust into your life. All right. The reverse side: a storm has grounded your ship, leaving you feeling trapped and restless. A difficult time may lie ahead. So even though you're eager to find change of scenery or a new adventure, it says now might not be the best time to pursue it. Don't make a break for freedom at the first opportunity. Acting made impulsively won't work out in your favor. I believe we saw in my reading this morning the impulse card come out. All right. And it was speaking about the energy of having like quarrels in the home environment and overall feeling like rebellious overall if you were trying to start like some sort of enterprise. So there's many different things that could be going on here pertaining to where it's happening in your chart. All right, but this sextile energy that's happening currently right now is saying there's something harmonious that's coming out of this, something positive, something that's going to bring in the energy of good luck. So let's utilize the energy properly. If you're in the home environment, what are you doing pertaining to hard work? Okay, like I said, I've been cooking for the kids all day, cleaning all day. Now I'm on here doing my service to you guys on here. All right, so it's a matter of looking at it in a bunch of different aspects. This is just for example. All right, so let's move into the puppeteer with explanations and or apologies. Um, Hold on, guys. There we go. All right, so this is what the puppeteer card looks like. Okay. Soft curls of sawdust litter the floor, and the scent of wood shavings fills the air. Shelves, cupboards, and tabletops are covered with wooden figures, some half assembled, some not yet fully carved. Each one lovingly made and tenderly painted. The puppeteer does not know the fear of being alone when loneliness calls. They simply create their own company. But these puppets will never be the equal of human companionship, and though they will not admit to themselves, the puppeteer will never be fully satisfied. Conjuring real social skills can be a challenge. People have their own feelings in their own lives, and it's easier to say or do the wrong thing. You're not the only person to have to make an embarrassing mistake in the past, so own up to it and smooth things over. An apology or an explanation is a small price to pay to maintain an important relationship. Somebody in your life, because we were speaking about the energy of the moon in Cancer and the oracle of the radiant sun, trying to explain what this energy is like, it's the friendship card. So someone could be of importance to you where you know in your emotional state, this is someone that you truly want to connect to. All right. I was actually cooking and my kids came into the room and they're like, Mom, my cousin I haven't seen or talked to in 2 to 3 years just texted me. And they were like super excited about it. All right. So it seems like if there seems to be some sort of apology or whatever in the energy is coming through truly the emotional state. Like the heart space is like, it's giving me somebody soft here. Okay. Reversed energy here. You may have made the first steps towards apologizing, or perhaps you're still too afraid to speak up and admit that you were wrong. Whatever the situation, there is an element of resentment that it may not be possible to forgive or forget. Sometimes the best thing to do is accept the way that things are, irredeemable, and move on separately. All right, so if it's meant for you to be around this person, then you're going to be around this person. If not, you don't want to interfere with the energy and it's fucking with your overall energy, then don't fuck with it, right? I feel like that's just what it is. All right. Others are stepping out into the energy of the unknown, being the walker. All right. It's also speaking about going on to a journey here. Let's see. What's this one speaking about? 16. Okay. All right, so Walker says, like their sibling, the pilgrim, the walker is bound to an eternity of journeys. The walker constantly seeks new experiences and the unknown nature of transition, an air of sadness ever on the heels. Whatever they're searching for or whatever they're running from, they haven't yet found their answer. A sense of regret seems to be coloring everything lately, sucking away the joy of their journeys. Perhaps you have been forced to leave something behind in order to move forward, or maybe it's the result of circumstances beyond your control. Whatever it is, the pain is necessary to a point. Rather than wallowing in this self punishment, shed the regrets and move on. So that's been in the energy overall as well. It's like you're going through different situations. You want things to be perfect around you right now. People are focusing more so on responsibilities, working hard. There's new influences out there. Other people want to come and reconcile and explain what happened and apologize. But there's this energy where we're supposed to be stepping into the energy of the unknown and going on our own journeys. All right. What was on the bottom here? The catalyst, radical changes. When radical changes take place, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm seeing runes on there. I'll pull a rune for this. I see the runes in the rock there in the crystal. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're more looking gold. All right, so we'll pull a rune on this. Let's look at the reverse side of the walker. It says you've been trying to move towards a new future for a while, but something keeps making you look back to the past. Unlike the upright meaning of this card, this isn't something you can simply leave behind. You need to take the time to really address the problem. Perhaps you're questioning whether you need to move on at all, or perhaps there's something unresolved holding you back. Whatever the reason, it's time to do something about it. All right. So if you feel held back, why is that? Who is it about? Confront that person, that situation. All right. Deal with the issue so you can release it and move on. That's what I feel this is. All right. Let's pull a rune before I read out the catalyst. I want to see what this is all about. Give me a second. Let me just shuffle, and I'm going to pull some cards to verify what this is all speaking about here. Welcome in, everybody. Black, what's my size? I'm a size tiny. I'm a short shit. All right, let's see. That one wanted to come out too. Okay. I do see this rune on there. See this one here in the corner? There you go. That's this rune here. And this one is Thorsaz. It says reactive force, directed force, or destruction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, and a tendency towards change. All right, that's what that's speaking about. All right, so change is coming, radical changes. And this is the other one that came out. Algis, it says protection, a shield. The protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding off evil, shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening in higher life. All right, so maybe that's the journey that you're on right now, pertaining to going into the, the unknown. And there seems to be this sort of reactive force around the direction in which you are heading towards. All right. I don't know if people want to destruct that, because I'm seeing destruction and defense. All right. You have to be defensive right now. I don't see why. Oh, I like the spread I just did. It looks pretty. I want to share it with you guys. Hold on. Look at that. It's like perfect. That was perfect. All right. So we got the warrior. We have the adventurer, the sailor, the puppeteer, the walker, and the catalyst. So with the catalyst, let's see what this one's speaking about. That's interesting. The catalyst is falling on page 28, and today is the 28th. All right, so be the catalyst today for change. Artifacts lay scattered across the table. A diviner might be able to decipher their meaning, but to the catalyst, they are just a frustrating jumble of clutter. Wherever they go, they seem to be the insider of change, whether they intended it or not. They have toppled empires and ended the reigns of kings, and though something has always grown from the rubble, they're always left wondering what calamity comes next. Life does not exist in a state of stasis, and meaningful development only comes with change. To resist it is to resist growth. You must become the catalyst that shakes the very foundation of your life. You are the hurricane that blows the cobwebs from the corners. You are the bolt of lightning that topples the tower. You may not know what form this change will take, but change has to happen. Through upheaval, chaos, and destruction, you will be able to start anew. Why am I getting Uranus's energy? And it's right around the corner. All right. Uranus is going to retrograde on September 1st at 11:17 a.m. Interesting. I'm seeing justice in the star card when I looked at that energy. All right. And the first is typically magician's energy. But let's just talk about the energy. Uranus is going to cause changes. All right. Overall, it can be with finances. Uranus is associated to Aquarius. So this can be like the internet, what the future is to look like. So things are going to unexpectedly change here. You can't control it. All right. What the hell is that? Is that a bee? Is that a fly? I'm seeing bees on this card. It's like one right here and the other one's down here. All right, maybe I'll pull the bee tarot on this and see. Um, Hold on, where was I? The reverse side. Reverse the catalyst demands not an external change, but an internal one. Negative thought processes, bad habits, fundamental belief systems that have held you back rather than supported you. Shake them up, throw them out. Stand out on the edge of the precipice. What the fuck is that? I don't know. And jump. Take a leap of faith and jump. It's the only way to become a newer, advanced version of you. All right. So do something new, you guys. Once again, I mean, I've changed my whole life around. I stopped working. I do tarot now. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm probably like, I don't drive. I don't see, you know what I mean? But there's some sort of energy around. You have a reactive force for a directed force. So what you put in is what you get out. Something is meant to be destructive, and somebody may be on the defense and wanting to create conflict about this. All right. Someone wants to be more so the catalyst. I'm seeing that. Thorisas is saying regenerative catalyst, and the catalyst is here. So there's something happening pertaining to change that needs to happen. That rune is on this card. All right. This one here is speaking about protection, a shield, the protection urge to shelter oneself or others, be on the defense, and or warding off some sort of evil energies. All right. Shielding and guarding your energy and connecting with the gods and awakening of higher life. All right. So spiritually, possibly. All right. I mean, Virgo's energy obviously is of the Virgin Mary. Let's just look at it that way, where we're speaking about Mother Earth here and how we're supposed to be remaining overall in good health, helping the universe stay, clean, that type of thing. I don't know. Okay. And the energy of the moon overall is your emotional state. So here's the musician card. I think this card came out in my last community chat yesterday. So being an inspiration to other people and showing gratitude to the divine. All right, you guys. I'm over these damn dogs. They stink like shit. Hold on a second. Let me get my bee tarot out here. All right, so I mean, right now, overall, these two energies are working well. Once again, it's positive energy. I don't see it being negative at all. I just ate a lemon seed, Lord. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right, let's look at the warrior card. It's giving me a compass. All right, that's what it looks like. Seeing lots of swords here. So communication could be of significance. All right, swords could be put up at this time. All right. Everything is in alignment is what I that came out in my last reading too with the 111. Everything is in alignment here. If you look at it, it's like perfect. It's giving me a pizza pie. All right. I'm seeing all astrological axes here. So the ascendant, descendant, the Imam Koli, the medium Koli, and I'm seeing pointed out here the 2nd, 5th, 8th, and 11th houses as well. Something about that. Okay. Something needs to be stabilized right now before you burn out. Okay. Let's see. The 10 of jars. Okay. Could definitely be pertaining to family and where your happily ever after lies. Okay. You could be the mother figure in the home environment. I don't know. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. It's all about like the heavy responsibility you're putting on yourself. And it came out with the adventure here. That's Mars in Pisces and the Sun in, Mars in Pisces and Saturn in Sagittarius. Those two energies. All right, one speaks about fulfillment, while Mars in Pisces speaks about escaping. King of Pentacles. I feel like just right now is a heavy time of responsibilities. King of Pentacles is the provider, all right, the one that comes in and just make sure that everything is taken care of, stable foundation, all right. It's like the kids, the family, the money, you know what I mean, the whole shebang, everything. But I'm feeling like the 10s bring completions, all right. Even like the King of Pentacles is the king of all pentacles, right? It's like you're up there, you're the warrior, you can't go past, you're like to perfection with everything. Okay, hold on. Did I not just say I felt the energy of the Magician? I feel like now it's time for you to start manifesting something new, possibly by September 1st is why I was saying that. I was speaking about the dates. All right. Down at the bottom of the deck here, I have the 8 of Jars, which is Saturn and Pisces energy. Saturn and Pisces energy can make you feel like you've taken a loss. All right. But I feel it's because you've worked so hard, you've achieved so much, you know what I mean? And it's like now you're possibly wanting to experience something new. All right. You need something more influential in your life. Right? You show that you're this adventurous person. You're not afraid to take a leap of faith. I mean, surrounding cards here is telling me step into the energy of the unknown. All right. Let's look at the adventurer card with responsibilities and expectations. I'm seeing the waning crescent moon on there in the corner, which is the current transit right now where we are. I think we saw that in earlier's reading too. I was saying something about the horseshoe, all right, and how for your blessings to come in, if you have a horseshoe, make sure that it's upright. If it's facing down, all of your good luck is falling out. All right, let's look at this. I've got the moon in Cancer energy with the 4 of Cups. I feel like a lot of people are cooking today. That's funny. The 8 of Pentacles, putting in the hard work. I just recently started to make parfaits for my kids because we always try to eat like a lot of fruit so we don't snack so much. And I started to make the parfaits and I'm seeing her filling up mason jars. And these are the actual jars that I just recently got. So I'm just seeing like perfecting, right? Even like how you eat your food, how you preserve your food, that type of thing. All right. Something about that. Yeah. Spirit's funny coming through with this. I was called to pull this deck because of the bees. Y'all seen it. It's not because this is like my go-to. I was told to pull this deck. All right. I feel like Spirit is trying to come through and offer you something. Something that seems to be better than what you're doing right now for work, possibly. All right. They feel possibly that you are so stuck on this whatever it was that you were doing pertaining to your excitement before. And now I feel like they're trying to come and offer you this jar that's like really, really full. And that's being offered by the divine, I feel. All right. But you're so focused on always putting in the hard work, hard work, hard work, right? You feel like that's just your heavy responsibility. But what they're saying here with the responsibility card is like you can allow some of that to be released. All right. Start, utilizing the people around you and your family to help you out, that type of thing. My kids, I'm always, listen, I'm to perfection where I'm like, get the hell out the kitchen. I cannot stand anybody being in my way. Like, I want shit clean. If I'm cooking, do not come in. That's just how I am. All right. So maybe this is like, it's time for you to start being more adventurous. Start cooking different things, you guys. Try to be more healthy overall with like Virgo's energy. All right. Spirit is so funny. I'm going to share something with you guys in a second because I said I like this spread that I just did, and Spirit showed me a card to pull this deck. The way it looks like the beehive, the way I have it set up. I'm looking at it here. I got to share it with you guys. This is crazy. Hold on. Y'all see it? Listen, this is crazy. Okay, let's get back to this. Responsibility and expectations. All right. So if you expect things to be done properly, I feel like you have to put in the hard work. You have to make sure it gets done. All right. I feel like Spirit is on the backside saying there's a new cup coming your way, possibly. All right. So try not to focus on perfecting so much of what you've got going on. Yeah. All right. This is the rebirth card. This is the judgment card here. Try not to be too judgmental, as it said in the other card here, on having high expectation from other people because you can perfect something doesn't mean that other people can. All right. And I definitely find myself doing that a lot too because it's like when it comes to the kitchen should remain clean at all times. There's no reason there's shit laying around or people being dirty. I hate that shit. Like, it's my pet peeve. Everybody knows it. I'm ready to rip somebody's fucking head off when they do that shit. Hate it. I feel like this is why I need my own house because it's like an ongoing battle at home with the kids, with everybody living here. It's just crazy. All right. 6 of jars. I don't know. This is giving the energy of like children being important, finding things to do with them. I always try to get my kids to come in and help me cut the fruit. They don't ever want to. All right. But this is pretty funny. I see it being a very, interesting time around this time of the year. All right. There's some sort of like inheritance that's meant to come in, even if it's just energy of you feeling happy overall. The adventurer is more so that someone that wants to explore new things, try new things. Um, you guys, recipes at this time could be of significance because I'm still looking at her filling up the mason jars. So trying like different mason jar ingredients and things you can put on there. I seen salads overall. I was looking into soups and what you can preserve. All right. We've done parfaits so far. So I'm seeing that heavy in here. All right. So focusing more so on your health and how to do that. Being more responsible with your body is what I feel. All right. And you can actually bring fun into it, especially with the moon being in Cancer today. All right. Doing these things from home. The Prince of Pentacles is here. I don't know. I feel like you have this opportunity to make something bigger than what you think it is. I know a lot of people start like recipes and they do things and they post them online and they start small businesses like this. All right. So find what you love to do is what I feel and make a project out of it. Make it into a business. All right. Put a label on that shit. Like build your status. Something about that. Okay. Like be a new influence to someone. All right. Especially to children. They look, up to you. All right. New influences and wanderlust with the Sailor card here. I'm seeing this father figure like cooking in the kitchen, and the children are more so getting involved, holding the jars, and like there's a bunch of fruits around. All right. I don't know. I've just last week I'm like, we're doing mason jars. I'm doing, parfaits because we're always eating fruit, but that's just what it is. All right. A lot of people are not going to possibly agree with this. It might feel like you're in competition or having conflict, all right, around others in the home environment with the Five of Wands being here. It's interesting. The Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there could be, harsh words being thrown at you or something like that, or heavy passions around the home environment overall. Like, let's just say the emotional state is, of significance here because I'm seeing heavy Pisces energy and water. All right. It's almost like the need to move on from something and do something else. I don't know. Let's see. The Ace of Wands. So you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. That's air and fire. I mean, they both go together, typically. So let's just say that you have an opinion, okay, that creates conflict around your home environment today. All right. And you state that opinion, you speak that out. Those words can lead someone else to understanding what it is that they need to take action on, possibly. Because wands are like action. I don't know why that came out that way, but it is. It's like you being an influence to other people around you. All right, let's just see. Let's move into the puppeteer. All right, so once again, there could be like explanations that need to take place here, apologies, all right, that happen in the home environment, whatever this is. Let's focus on it. Hold on. You may feel like somebody's trying to play with you. Ah, like somebody's trying to puppet with you here. That's interesting. Every time I look at this deck, I try to look at the pictures and what I'm getting from it. So I'm seeing Piscean energy. I'm seeing Gemini with the energy of the hands on the puppeteer. All right, and the adventurer. So for Gemini energy overall, it's coming out with someone having responsibilities and there's expectations in the home environment. Someone has to explain and apologize about something. Okay. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see the puppeteer. I feel like somebody's trying to play with you. The Six of Pentacles. It's almost like an equal give and take. Somebody's pantry is like mad full of shit. Like somebody got mad food. Somebody has enough to give. It's what I feel. I see cookies. I see baked goods. I see jelly. Somebody likes tea. Somebody has a lot of cups in the kitchen. Okay. Mad plates and shit hanging around. This is what I'm saying. It calls for organization, you guys. I don't know. Somebody likes flowers. I see flowers here. Somebody has like containers that just hold a bunch of shit in it all the time, like laying around the kitchen. That's what I'm getting. Somebody, listen. I feel like what this card signifies with the Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take, right? It's almost as what you put in is what you get back. So if you have an abundance of things, I feel like it could definitely be food. It's a matter of how you're preserving that food at this time, being organized. And I'm seeing a lot of your money, too, being spent on food right now. Look at all the pentacles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So 6 days out of the week, it's almost like your pantry should be full of food in order to eat from home. That's what I'm getting. Virgo is health. Home is home, right? Food from your kitchen. Interesting. The King of Swords, that's Gemini's energy. I told you I was feeling that. I saw it with the hand. Somebody's got some explaining to do. Somebody's trying to play with somebody here. Somebody's being a puppeteer. It's like, don't play. Okay? Do not play. All right? Somebody is trying to play games here. Someone that's very stern in their energy. They're fucking hard-headed. They don't like change overall. I feel like this person thinks they know everything. They're in authority. Like, you know what I mean? Could be a Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. That type of energy around the home environment. Listen, it came out in the reading earlier too. So we'll just talk about it. All right. The Six of Wands. All right. So it looks more so like someone is in the spotlight here about something. All right. If the kitchen is looking amazing and it looks clean and it looks organized, all right, and someone's being stern about that shit, it's for a reason. All right. And if somebody's coming in the kitchen and fucking shit up, I'm trying to like say what this is all meaning to me here. It's like focus on your responsibilities at this time. Okay. Everything is definitely to be to perfection because that's just the energy that we're in at this time. There should be no reason why there isn't organization, especially in your home environment. All right. I feel like it should be everyone's responsibility to put their part in. All right. Somebody's in the spotlight for some shit here. All right. The Moon. It could be a mother figure. Listen, when I say I don't play with my kids in the kitchen, don't make a mess. Oh, last night after I got done my reading, oh, they got yelled at. Yes, they did. Yes, the hell they did. Okay, because I walked in that kitchen, there were even dishes in the dish rack. And I was like, if y'all don't put this shit away. Yeah, I was tight about it. Nope. I'm that mom. Yes, I am. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody's mom is like this. Or y'all need to act like this right now, especially right now. During this time that we're in. Because I'm feeling like dads should be in the kitchen helping out. Moms should be preserving the food. Food should be stacked up. Kids should be well taken care of. There should be nobody that needs for anything right now. And if you do, you need to ask for help. I mean, where I'm from, churches are just like giving out food. You know what I mean? So be grateful overall what you have. Because you can be an inspiration to other people by them watching you and how you're doing something. So say for instance, I'm preserving my food, right? My fruit. That's like can go bad if right now it's 90 degrees outside and there's a shitload of food in the kitchen. It's almost like cut everything up, put everything nicely in jars, keep it all organized. When my kid goes to school, she's not rushing in the morning trying to cut shit up. It's ready for her in the jars. You can put it in her book bag and go, right? It's more organized. That's what this is. I know what I'm talking about. This is the energy. All right. I know what I'm talking about here. Let's do the energy of the unknown. All right. So time to go on a journey. What's this journey all about? I feel like just explore different ways of doing things. All right. I feel like overall people are going to try to come for you if they're so stubborn and they don't want to change the ways and how they've been doing things. If they're just a messy person, this is going to cause arguments in the home environment, like that type of shit. It seems petty, but it's more so like needing to prove a point and making everybody come on, be on the same page overall. Hold on a second, because I need space here now. There we go. All right, I did the warrior. We did the puppeteer. We did the adventurer. Let's look at the walker here. We did the sailor already too. What's going on with this walker energy? This unknown. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's almost like if someone has to change something about them and step into the unknown and go on a journey and understand how things are supposed to be in their life right now and they are stubborn, this is how they're reacting. They're like, oh my God, like frustration is what this is. All right. It's frustration. That's Mars and Gemini energy, by the way. And we're currently at the moving towards the 26 degrees. So, I mean, this is intense at this time. Okay. From 26 to 30 degrees, it's already like a very intense time up until, Mars is about to fall into its. Mars is going to ingress into Cancer and be at its fall, meaning at it's not working with its most strength there. All right. So I feel like prepare now, because Cancer's energy is more so of the divine feminine's aura. All right. That means cooking, home environment, organization, cleanliness, the whole nine. All right. Somebody's pissed off about this. Okay. See? Two of Pentacles is like, get ready and start adapting to these changes. All right. It may feel like you're juggling, having to keep everything clean, but it's more organized. So say everybody's going back to work right now, right? Let's just say children are going back to school. In the morning, you got 5 kids. Everybody wants to take a shower at the same damn time. It can't happen. One person has to take a shower at night. The other one wakes up early. They take a shower. The other person has to get out. One person's screaming at the other one because they need to brush their teeth. It's just like, this is what I'm seeing. It's like remaining in balance overall with your day-to-day routines. All right. So say I try to get up. My man leaves to work. I'm up. I jump in the shower. My daughter jumps in after me. So I'm able to come in here and do my readings. This morning was a shit show. It just didn't happen. It happens sometimes like that too. All right. But for instance, okay, I'm up first. I go shower. She jumps in. She takes a shower. Right? She's getting ready. She's like, Mom, I need you to do my hair. By the time she's asking me to do her hair, I'm already done my reading. I'm dressed already. Now we're downstairs. I'm making sure that she has water, making sure her fruit is all packed up in her bag. Now we got time to walk to school and we're not rushing, right? That's what this is. It's all about organization, all right? Prioritizing your responsibilities and making sure everything is on point, okay? Oh, by the way, Virgo's energy does involve pets as well, so get ready, okay? Because the pets are included. They need baths, they need grooming, they need food, they need, yeah, like everything needs to be in order, is what I feel, all right? So adapt into what these changes look like now, because we have all this energy moving into Virgo. All right. Mercury will move into Virgo on September 9th. We have the sun there already. Vesta's there as well. So spirituality can be involved as well. All right. So like your overall mind, body, spirit in equilibrium right now. All right. I'm looking at the 7 of Cups. Everybody's like, what's the secret? How do you do it? What's the secret? Is what I just heard. What's the secret? All right. So maybe writing things down in a book and getting organized can be of significance. All right. Pray to your God and just tell them, like, listen, I need to be more organized. What can I do? I don't know. Grow your own damn foods. Okay. I'm seeing that the garden out in the back there. Light some candles. Start meditating so you can remain calm and balanced and grounded overall. Okay. Listen, I just heard that. What's the secret? Okay. It's almost like you have the secret. You conjured it up already. Everything is good to go. Put it out there. I don't know. Maybe that secret's coming from Dad, because it went from the 6 of Cups up here, okay, to he's got the big batch going. All right. Now Mom's like, okay, what's the secret? Did I not say the King of Pentacles came out in the very beginning? He's the person that's bringing in the money. He's the person that's creating the firm foundation. He's the person that is supposed to be keeping everything together overall. Financially, let's just say that. Mom, your job is organization around the house, okay? Let's see. The children, the whole nine. Princess of Swords, all right? You have people watching you, is what I feel. You're an example to someone else, all right? That's what I was about to look at. I'm like, you're an influence to the next person. All right, so if you're causing conflict and something needs to be said, then say it. If something needs to be communicated so someone understands what it is that they lack in, all right, then that's what has to come through here. Someone has to start taking action on something. Okay? That's what this is giving me here. Now, let's get into the catalyst and how actual radical changes are supposed to happen here, and how you're supposed to remain and take control of the environment around you. You better not start barking. You know that. All right, let's see. So the Hangman. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on. Go, baby. That's crazy. I gotta cook. I gotta clean. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta take care of the dogs. And they just all leave me behind. I guess I'm used to it already. The Hangman is here, all right, for the catalyst. So if you felt that you've been having to look at things in a different perspective, having to dare to be different with something, sorry about that, guys. Um, Sorry about that. All right. The hangman. All right. It's giving me where you need to gain a different perspective about something. All right. You want to dare to be different. All right. Making changes in your life. So once again, I'm looking at it with the Thorisas rune here, speaking about reactive force and directed force. All right. It's like where you want to direct your action towards or your intention towards is how you're going to receive that back. All right. So gaining a different perspective on how to make things easier for you overall is what I feel is something that you can take control of, all right, by making a change in your life overall. And we have Saturn in Pisces right now, which is the hangman energy. So it's creating some sort of discipline and structure around that as well. All right, the Nine of Jars, I'm seeing Pisces heavy energy here. I think we called out Pisces earlier. Where is it? Right here. I was seeing like the double fish. All right, with the sailor card. So the Nine of Cups energy can speak about like what is your wish fulfillment? How do you want to like make change in your life overall? So I'm just seeing like right now being a time of abundance. Okay. I'm seeing flowers, the fruits, and the whole nine on the table. You got an amazing garden. All right. That's what I feel overall with this deck. This is like the perfect deck for this reading. All right. And it shows the energy of strength. I mean, damn, she eating mighty healthy there. Look at them thick ass thighs. Okay. She eating nice and healthy. She got the big old booties, the big old titties. Okay. She eating healthy. It looks like overall she's in the energy of bliss, is what I feel. All right. That's the energy of Leo. Okay. And I'm seeing the Two of Wands. It's like now on to the next journey. Okay. Walking outside of the gates here. So your flowers are blooming. You feel good. All right. You know what direction you're heading in here. It's like start planning ahead is the overall of the reading. All right. Start planning ahead how to get organized, how to remain balanced overall. All right, with your responsibilities and what's expected from others as well. Can't do everything on your own. All right, you guys. So that's what I have there. Let me pull a crystal on this reading. And I'm going to continue right after this with my September 2024 reads because I said I got to get those done. All right, let's see. When will I get a job? I don't know, baby. I'm not hiring. I don't do the hiring anymore. I'm sorry. So sorry. Can you ask me a question? Sure. One question. If it pertains to this reading, of course. Well, what's your question? Will Barca get the karma? I don't know who that is. And I don't do reads on people getting their karma, sweetie. So it's not black magic. I speak energy here. That's what we do. You got the wrong reader. You might want to check out and unsubscribe if that's what you're here for, sweetie. All right. Well, all right, you guys. Let's get a crystal on this reading here. Let's see what's going to be the best crystal for this energy overall. I mean, we're well past the sextile energy, but I'm pretty sure we're still in the degrees of that energy. All right, so let's just take a look. Yeah, we're currently now at the 6 degree mark with the moon in Cancer and sun at Virgo. Okay, so I haven't even read the Sabian symbols out to you. I will do that before we end the reading. Let's see. Turquoise. All right, so storytelling, reframing, and a different way of perceiving. All right, turquoise energy. I've actually got a little bit of turquoise on my bracelet here. That's all I can share with you guys. Okay? A little ball. 57. So 5 and 7, that's 12. Hangman energy. And we just saw that there. All right, let's take a look. All right, so turquoise, it says each of us can experience the same event differently because all of us are coming from different vantage points. Know too that as you change, so will your perspective, and the message turquoise spirit has for you is that you can change your story of what happened in the past at any time. You can choose which details to focus on and how to interpret events, for you are being encouraged to claim your power as a storyteller. Make no mistake, storytelling is an awesome power, for no one can take the truth away from you, but you may discover that it has more angles than you realize, just as a crystal turned over in your hand has more facets than apparent at first glance. What story will you tell? Would it be the one that is heroic and empowering, worthy of your hard work and efforts to heal what is wounded within you? Rest assured that you can be honest about all that you have experienced and done, yet still write a story that will help you feel this, that you are stronger, wiser, and supported by the conscious universe. All right, the truth we all share is complicated, and the way that you tell your truth is up to you. So, Turquoise Spirit encourages you to write your story well in a way that honors, empowers, and heals you and gives you the strength even if others may not seem to accept your truth. Tell it anyway. For doing so is a healing act. All right. So turquoise teaches the beauty of wholeness. It assists us in honoring and bringing together all the pieces of ourselves in order to see the magnificence in the unique collage that we are. Meditation with the stone allows us to honor the whole of our being, and even when others do not. All right. Love you guys. See you on the next reading. Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo still needs to be completed. Everything else is in the September 2024 reads in the playlist.